Okay, so now that we've done our About section, let's go on to our Services section. So we're going to click Services and open in New tab. Edit Page, always making sure that Front Page is selected, and then you're just going to hit Edit with Elementor. So we're going to hit Add Template to import, select File, and we're going to go to Services Page Template. Now, if this ever happens to you where it comes back to here, I want you to make sure, because it sometimes reverts back to default for whatever reason. So if that happens, make sure that you hit Front Page, and then the issue shouldn't happen again. Okay, so once you've selected that, just simply hit Update. Okay, so the first thing you can do is you can change this text here to whatever you'd like. We can change this image here in the background. So if we go to click over in this side here, so we get Edit Section, and we can change the image to anything we'd like. And then if we go to Background Overlay, again we can change the background overlay. We could turn it off altogether and have a picture like that. So you could perhaps have like I showed before, you could have the black over it, and you would turn the opacity down. You wouldn't need it that high. You could have it something like that. That also looks just as good. You can also, if you click this one here, I've put a spacer in. So just say you wanted to make this much bigger, a lot smaller. Really, it's up to you, okay? Coming down to here, we've got our actual services. So again, like we saw on the home page, you can go through and change each of these to whatever you'd like. If you need to have more than 3 services, easy, just hit duplicate. You could even, you've also got the option that if you click here, Edit Section, another idea that you could do is if you go to Image, you could actually put an image in the background, hit Insert, and what it'll do for you is it'll put it in the background there. Now, I'll show you something as well. So this here, I've actually set up for you guys that when people click Learn More of web design, it'll instantly anchor to this part, okay? Okay, so there's also just here, you'll notice it's a testimonial section, and yes, got a few testimonials from Will Smith and Elon Musk here, but you can easily add your own and change them around. So I'll show you how you do that. So the beauty of this is that all you do is you select your image, and then you select one. So you preferably gonna want to pick one that's a square like this, because it automatically puts it into a circle, and ones like this can sometimes have a little bit of trouble. So you want to try and find one that is have an image that's a nice square, and then simply upload it. And when you do that, if I were to insert this one, it's gonna add the photo in automatically like that. And if you don't want an image, perhaps you don't have pictures of your testimonials, just hit delete, and it'll just display it as a text and the name. And this is here where you edit the text. So you just type in whatever you like, and it would change it for your testimonial. Okay, so scrolling down, we've got this here, and you would edit that. You could just click there, type in what you'd like. If you want to change the image, you just hit edit. So just say you wanted to add in another service, you just really hover over this area here, and then hit duplicate, and you'll have a second one there now, okay? And if you wanted to swap them around, you'd simply grab this here, which grabs a column, and wait until it highlights like that, shifts across, and let go. And there we go. So we can swap that around. So that's really easy. I've also got here these little buttons that you could essentially link to extra pages that you've created that go into consulting perhaps in more detail. And So if you didn't want it, you could just simply hit edit and then delete, and you don't have to have that there. Okay, and then we've just got down here a nice little quote. Again, this is completely optional. You can go through though and you can edit it. And then again, you've got this, your icons down here. But as you can see, it's a really nice looking services page that you can do a hell of a lot with. And so yeah, just play around with it and hopefully you come up with a beautiful looking services section.